I could stay here all night.
Hey guys, I hope you're well. I'm chasing my first sunset at Wilderness Farm.
All night with you.
The sunset's really over there.
I just wanna
Let's see if we can
hold
see it.
tight, hold on to
You definitely
you.
see more from up here. Ah, beautiful. That is beautiful. Yet to figure out the optimum place where safety meets sunset. But at least it's good to get a recce in.
Leaving is easy when you've got your shoes on.
I don't really know where we want the barbecue area to be, but I do just like looking out over this area. I think I'm going to set up just there.
You can walk out the door,
Ain't perfect, but it'll do.
but I'm in the hallway. Look out the window. What am I waiting for? I'm living in the glow of your floodlight heart and drowning in the dark where you turn it off. I see the horizon, but I see the dead end too. I could stay here all night.
Cheers, everybody. We're not quite in the woods anymore. Should work. Not bad.
I just wanna hold on to you.
More homely. Got my fire set up and my bed set up. Feeling pretty good. There's something totally different about being alone in nature in the night. And if you haven't ever spent a night alone in nature, then I can't recommend it enough. I can't tell you how different I feel 5 years since my first night alone in the woods in a shepherd's hut. So easy, so peaceful, so relaxed. Can't tell you how much more my fire and cooking skills have come on since then as well.
I think I've been up all night, 'cause it might be the last with you. So let me stay here all night with you.
The thing that's definitely the same as the woods though is the beginning of the relationship. First night on the farm, I don't want to sleep further away from the car and the water and all that stuff than this. Makes sense, doesn't it? You start little by little building a new relationship. It is a new relationship, it is different. You can't see, it's burnt, but it's the best damn tasting sweet corn I've tasted in a long time. It just feels so good to be back out here. We got avo, we got mushrooms, we got peppers, we got cheese, we got plant burgers. I could just hear like rustling in the bushes, which is like deer. And I do feel relatively exposed, but nothing's gonna kill me. They might have a nibble on my ear, but I don't blame them. The planes, still, you can see the planes, but thankfully they don't come directly over here, so they're not very loud. But generally very, 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 very peaceful. See you in the morning, guys. Good night. The time now is 2:20. I've been sleeping lightly. I can still hear the road a bit. I've just been out walking out Spider Valley, trying to think about polytunnels. It's about 50 metres by 25 metres, but I think we start with a 20 metre by 10 metre one going up the left edge to sort of prove it. Meanwhile, I've heard 2 barking dogs, not that close thankfully, but one cockerel. A cockerel at 3 in the morning. Firstly, where is that cockerel? 2, what is he thinking? It's 3 in the morning. And whilst I think of it, if when we dig the irrigation pond, make a bund at the fence line from the farm, you wouldn't see the bund because the polytunnel would be there as well. Get the water to flow and irrigate the fields from the pond. The final thing for the night ramble is that I think I've figured out that the key to this farm is inviting other people's food waste. From food waste, we can engage with the community. We can create living compost, which will make amazing nutrient-dense food, capture carbon, increase biodiversity, and we can generate ethanol, which we can feed into CO2 into our tropics, into our warmer polytunnel and power the tractor. It's 10 to 5. And you can just hear the first tweeting of the birds. I think something about the night time where you can't see as much, there's not as much stimulus coming in. It allows my brain to float away and be a bit more creative. I'm going to try and sleep a bit before I get up. Good morning, guys. We have a couple of little security cameras set up here that we call Farm Cam, and they pick up some brilliant little bits of wildlife. There's some great ones that show the deer, but also check this one out of the owl. It's my favourite. Andy's done a very good job in setting all of that up. Overall, the night watch recce is pretty good. It's very quiet here. The one or two cockerels, if you were sleeping inside anything, you wouldn't really hear them.
I think I've been up all night, kissing my feet.
What's happening after last night? We've got some bottles, we've got some cardboard and plastic. This is my first bits of food waste. We've got to put this in a container so it can start rotting down, so we can get these nutrients back into our living compost and back onto our ground. Right, I've been out all morning. I've been speaking with Jack's Patch, about how we're going to do designs with Jack on this bit of land. Hopefully have some exciting news soon. I've got some goodies. I've been raiding Facebook Marketplace, and check this bad boy out. You put pizza things in the front, you put kettle on the top. It's got a flue. A new lovely sink for the bathroom stable. Exciting. Got a bit of natural twine for the gate. We're using this crappy little bit of thread on the gate to keep it open.
Thought we were changing, but who am I fooling? Everything stays the same. I'm still living
Better.
in the glow of your floodlight heart and drowning in the dark.
See how that gets on.
Hit.
We haven't been to this woods yet, but you are welcome to have the pine cone, Andrew. So I'll even chuck in some mint. Oh, that's it. Yeah, let's get some of that mint in there. Whew. There you go, you can have your own smell sensation when it arrives with you. Andrew Bibby, the first wilderness farm delivery. That reminds me, actually, it's been quite a long time since the peak of the woods, and I found a little video that Zach Lower made. It's about a minute long that I want to show you. It just got my juices flowing again the other day for what it looks like to have creative community in action. Check it out.
Stay normal, never surprised. Set a good team, take all that you need. It all remain open, you see what I mean. We will blur edges and red every cage. We will push candles and feel every place. Set a good table, take all you need. Set a good table, take all you need. We will see colors that wonder and burst. We will raise glasses and rid every thirst. Set a good table, take all you need. Set a good table, take all you need.
Exactly what the woods is about, isn't it?
All you need. All you need. All you need. Put it on just like a hiding place. Be separate acts that ends in disgrace. In the morning, everything is safe, and you make your way back home. Put it on just like an evening dress. Ready for ride, sway the death. In the morning, everything is spent, and I make my way back home.
We have a little bit of woodland here, but what I'm really hoping is that we can bring that Corco vibe to life here at the top of Wilderness Farm, growing from scratch a productive food forest with our hearth, our amphitheatre baked into it. So we're going to deconstruct that square hut and bring it back piece by piece and put it back up in the woods so that we've got a little creative base for the Corco community in the woods, but one step at a time. I figured it would be amazing to make a nice new circular top for it. A bit of Josh's old black spray paints come in handy. You'll be seeing old Josh the Basher in just a few weeks. He'll be back here helping move the huts. Looks pretty good to me. Pulled this one out of the bust. It's not right. I definitely think a circle would be better. The woods is all about the fire pit, and that will still happen at the top of the land, but down here is about the family table, that wilderness table where we eat together, we talk about life, stitch our stories together, the management of life, I guess, rather than the big philosophical story of who are we, but who are we becoming every day and holding ourselves to each other every day. And so I think tables are going to be a big part of what wilderness makes. I think that'll do it for today, guys. I can already feel my relationship changed a bit with the place after staying over. Looking forward to this toilet getting finished. I'm going to go speak to some of the neighbours now and see if I can get some of their horse manure in the next few weeks to put onto our fields once we've opened them up. I've got somebody to come with his tractor to open the fields up. I need some horse manure. I've got the living compost mixture to put in with the compost club. Got Jack's designs, hopefully, that we can use and see if they want to start giving me their food waste as well, so we can turn it into our own living compost for the spring and also into ethanol once we get onto that. Alright guys, take it easy. Take care of yourselves and look after each other. That's reversed. Whoops. Back next Thursday, 9 PM for episode 6 of Wilderness Farm. We'll see you then.